Once again, it's another edition of ASSHAT Podcast.
It's the ASSHAT Podcast.
And RT can't control his mouth farts! God damn it!
Why would I ever want to?
It's a classic.
It's not a classic.
A fart noise just before the music hits?
Yeah.
What would the podcast be?
If it didn't happen, Jay, everyone would be like, what's going on? Is RT okay?
People would keep going back to the beginning and over again, not thinking that it worked.
What happened? Oh, shit, we didn't start the right episode. This isn't even the right podcast.
I don't know, the thing's not playing. I don't think it's playing.
Because there was no fart noise. There's no fucking fart noise.
And that's one of your fake-ass computerized ones. That's a real one, straight from the mouth.
Straight from the horse's mouth.
Yeah. Straight from the horse's mouth and the horse's ass.
Yeah, this horse's ass.
The horse's ass, horse's mouth. What's new, guys?
Hey! So this is another edition of ASSHAT Podcast. Once again, it's me, Jay. And to my right, or it could be my left, you people can't see, is RT.
What side am I on? Ooh.
And then directly across from me, or behind me, or above me,
he's above him,
is Bill Mack.
So high above you. That's
a
song, right? From the 90s?
Sing it. Can you sing a little bit?
I don't think I can hit that note. That guy.
He's so high.
Yeah, I don't think you can hit that note either.
No.
Oh. Stick to fart noises, RT. You're better pitched with them. Don't ruin the moment.
You
had a great one. You had a great one to start it. Don't blow it now.
You son of a bitch.
Don't blow your farty load.
You stupid, ignorant son of a bitch, dumb bastard!
Jesus.
We're gonna start early this week. Anyway, so how you guys doing? What's going on?
I was doing good up until a second ago when you started hitting those buttons.
Well, you know what they say.
Oh no, don't hit a button. Just Bill, say anything. Just start talking right now. Fill the void.
Anybody,
You bastard.
Well, I don't know. I thought you were the one that just like 12 minutes ago, right before we came on, was saying, "Oh, I got all this to talk about. I got that. We'll talk about this first." And now you're just like you're sitting there dark at it that we insulted you.
RT.
It's not a tumor.
I all this crazy stuff. I read this article today. Jeb Bush said that he would hell yeah when someone asked him if he would travel back in time to kill Adolf Hitler. And I just thought that sounded crazy. I thought that was the craziest thing I've ever heard. To hear someone respond.
What was
the person
question?
asked him if he would travel back in time to kill Adolf Hitler, and he responded, he was like, "Hell yeah, I would."
What kind of event was this? Was this like a?
I didn't read the whole article.
Okay.
I'm not going to read it now, so I don't know. But
All right.
I just think that's like freaking crazy.
Well, I mean, I personally wouldn't do it because I always think that you're going to get rid of Hitler, but then what other bad shit's going to happen now that you got rid of Hitler?
Not even that, but
I think getting rid of Hitler is it's a good move nonetheless, though. Like, forget what happens next. Who knows? Maybe unicorns are alive again.
Unicorns come back?
Yeah, unicorns come back.
I'm back on board with the killing.
I say, Hitler's there, go get him.
If unicorns come back,
Hitler's there.
Strap his face right on the front page of the news. We got the bastard. It's at that point though. I guess it'd be like
you come back to the future though, to the present, and it's unicorns with swastikas.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
They look like My Little Ponies, and they're running the U.S.
My God.
It's a symbol of good luck to the Japanese.
Jeb Bush's head is on a stick. Oh God, man! All right, the other thing I wanted to ask you guys about. I showed you all this picture. We can't show it to you people because this is audio. But I found this piece of promotional artwork for Civil War.
Now tell them where you found it.
I found it on the Marvel Cinematic website for their movies.
Okay.
And it's
what's the base site? Is it just Marvel.com?
It
doesn't really matter.
It doesn't.
So just to be clear, this is Captain America's next film, Captain America: Civil War.
It's the next Marvel movie coming out. It's really cool looking. They release one of these pictures for all their movies. Every one of their movies has a piece of artwork that comes out before it. They always release this thing. I don't know why this was surprising to John. But it shows the two teams. They're pitting off against each other. It's really cool looking. But I can't find Scarlet Witch anywhere. But the one thing I do think is cool is you can see Falcon's little Falcon buddy. In the comic books, the Falcon has... Do you remember he actually had a live Falcon? It was his partner. It looks like he has a little Falcon robot in this. Like, you check that out. It's very cool. It's just... It looks neat, but I'm just wondering, like, where the hell's Scarlet Witch? Where is she? Where's she at?
I don't know. I'm sure she's going to be in the film, but
Well, yeah, I checked it all out. Also, I found this picture of what the Joker's going to look like. It looks terrible.
Yeah, they had the.
He was on the cover of Empire. Like it looks awful. I don't think it's going to be good. I don't think it's going to be good.
I'm willing to just give it a chance only because I like the Suicide Squad so much that I'll go see it and then be disappointed. I'm not going to come up with an opinion about it until I actually see it.
I think I'll probably go see it too, but I don't have any faith it's going to be good. Have you even seen the trailer for the Suicide Squad yet, Bill?
Well, I've seen it.
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
You did? Yeah.
I think.
You know me. I don't like anything out of DC in the first place.
Even the movies?
Yeah, Bill Mack's not
Definitely
a fan
not
of
the
DC.
movies.
Yeah,
What?
Bill's not
Oh
a
my
fan
God,
of DC
Man of
in
Steel
any
Man,
capacity.
get my ass.
What? I cried
People
like
still say that, get my ass.
Although says that.
For Bill not liking DC, he's one of the biggest Batman defenders I've ever seen.
Oh, I've always said I wish Marvel would like put together a package of Iron Man and Wolverine and trade it to DC for Batman. I think that would get the deal done. I really do.
Yeah.
Like if it was like they were like sports franchises, I think that trade. If I was the head of Marvel, I'd be going after Batman so hard.
I fucking love the concept of trading between the goddamn comic book universes. That is the greatest thing I've ever heard. I'm going to offer you Iron Man, and I'm going to fucking throw in Wolverine to sweeten the deal. You're going to give me Big Bats. Oh, God.
Yeah, but is
I don't know if
Batman,
that would get it all the way
Batman
done.
worth his weight in salt without his rogues gallery?
No, I think you would get everything.
You
from
get
both.
Gotham.
Well,
Yeah.
because
You're going
first
to
of all,
get Gotham. You're going to get Alfred. You're going to get Robin. You get Batman.
Yeah, well, that's the
You
other
don't
thing
just
about-
get
Yeah, no,
Batman.
But that's
you
the other
get
thing about
whole
all of
thing.
But
that.
that's the
whole
other thing about
shebang.
Marvel. Marvel has fake cities, right? But none of them are American cities. All of them are like Wakanda, which is a country in Africa.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what, I would take that risk of it not quite fitting in. I mean, to get Batman, you're getting Batman on your team.
Okay. Whatever.
Nah, I don't know though. You're losing Iron Man. Iron Man's pretty cool, but
Yeah,
Tony
Iron Man-
Stark sucks. I know. I would do it. To lose Wolverine as well because I fucking hate Wolverine. To ditch Wolverine for Batman, good call. I like that. I think that. And plus, you'd have a great couple of issues where Batman doesn't know anybody, and he's like, "I'm so angry at everything." Yeah, no, I think that'd be good. I think that would be really good. And then he would suck.
Actually, it sounds really bad now that you describe it.
Well, Batman isn't good. Actually, I just wanted you to know he's not good.
So just a quick.
You're
Usually, this is the part of the show where we do a word from our fans, and by usually I mean we did it last week.
We just got fans. I forgot.
Yeah. But we didn't really get any.
We should just turn on that floor fan over there. And
Yeah,
just blow
we'll
it
have
in.
one
Here's
more.
a word from our fan.
But I didn't.
Just blow
but
it
I
in the
didn't
microphone.
I didn't really get any words from our fans this week, except for my lovely girlfriend who sent along this message for us. Good luck on your podcast tonight. I know you and Bill are going to do a great job. Well, thank you, Jess.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Me
Jess.
and Bill are going to do a great job.
You smacked ass, Jess. What a piece of crap.
I feel like that puts a lot of pressure on me.
Yeah, it better. You know
Like
what?
now, I have to do a good job. Like I've been told, you're gonna do a good job. It's okay. No matter what job you do is okay. That's what you should tell your children, folks.
Oh my god!
that's good advice. I like that.
I have asked Ange. I said, Ange, can you go on the internet and troll John McCool? And she said, "That's not mature, RT. Why?" Just like this in this exact voice. Why would I do that, RT?
RT, why would I do that? I'm not going to troll Jabba Cool
Oh,
for you.
Jesus Christ, Jess!
They're going to use the internet and troll Jabba Cool.
Oh, I hate you so much, Jess, for trolling me.
She trolled you via me. I trolled you, is what happened.
What? What does that mean? What
It means you're a troll.
Is this catfish?
Yeah,
Have I
you've
been
been
catfished?
catfished. You got
Did I just
catfished.
get catfished?
Did you ever actually either be catfished or catfish somebody? I've been on both ends.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah?
Yeah.
I want to know how you catfish someone else.
Okay.
So you remember when AOL Instant Messenger was a thing?
Yeah.
And you would just kind of go into those chat rooms and talk to people?
I have a story very similar to what you're about to say.
I don't know, I must have been either 14 or 15.
Yeah.
And I met some girl in one of those chat rooms who, I want to say she was 20 or so, 21. And I kind of implied it was the year that Catholic schools were on strike. So I wasn't in school in the beginning of September, and I told her that I was a teacher at the Catholic school that that was on strike, and that's why I was home all the time and up late and stuff because I didn't have work because they were all on strike. So she could Google it. I don't know if Googling was a thing back then or not.
I don't think it was.
But I don't know. It all made sense to me, and it turned out that I was actually like 14-year-old talking to this woman, which is kind of embarrassing to say when you think about it. I remember she asked me for a picture finally, like after I revealed myself to her over the internet, and because it was the age where I don't have 1,000 pictures of me on my phone. I had one picture of me on the computer, and it was a picture of me the first time I had ever been to the beach, which was about 2 years before that when I was just like 12 years old with a shovel and a pail, like acting like a real little kid, like scooping out like as a joke, and that was the only thing I had.
And you sent that?
And I sent that. I was like, that's the only picture I have, and I was like, well, let's just try it. And yeah,
great job. I have a similar story. Can I tell you my story?
Please do.
Yes, at that time when the internet was terrible, and you would go online with these made-up names and just convince people to, at least what I did was just, hey, we need to get off, right? We're at this age where it's time to get off.
That's what those things were. Are you the one?
We're gonna talk each other off, right? And of course, you'd find a willing participant, and you'd go through the motions. And I remember I was in 6th grade, and I was retelling the story the next day to this beautiful Spanish girl, I remember, but she had this terrible lisp, but she was beautiful. And I was telling her this story, and this black girl that sits in front of me that I have never spoken to and never spoke to before or after this moment got real red in the face, and she turns around and she goes, and she says my internet name to me, which I hadn't said in the story. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's that's me. And she got real red, and she just ran away and ran out of the room, and it was a very awkward moment. And I think I was having sexy time talk with this girl because I would only talk in the local rooms. Yeah, but so that's my. Does that count? Is that catfish?
It's close. It's Catfish Eve.
But I was never dishonest about who or what I was.
Yeah, that's what the technical.
It's
a funny internet story. It fit.
Hey, I'm here from Philly. I need to get off. Who's willing to help?
Let's cut that in post editing. That was actually really good. That had nothing to do with what I said. What I said was the important part.
Yeah.
Anyway,
let's jump into the news, shall we?
Jump in the news. Shake your body and boobs.
Yeah, Bill, sing it again.
Jump in the news.
Shake your body and boobs. Okay.
I believe you.
All right, so the first news stories.
Shake,
Shake your body. Anyway, so the first news
our lobsters just came alive on the table and grabbed our faces, too.
We have lobsters?
Well, it's from the Beetlejuice movie.
They were eating fucking shrimp cocktail, moron.
They were giant
hands. They were hands.
I was in the white part of the ocean.
And they were shrimp.
It's a shellfish.
Yeah. God, you're a fool.
Okay.
I don't know. Sorry. I hope Beetlejuice is one of your questions later because I've fucked that up. Anyway.
All right, so a Star Wars fan, the Star Wars fan that everyone's talking about in the news, dies days after seeing the new film.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, so Daniel Fleetwood, the Star Wars fan whose dying wish was to see The Force Awakens because he was dying of cancer.
Oh, that's what's up with that.
Yeah.
I didn't... I'm laughing at...
He saw the movie and it killed him.
I'm being tickled. That's what's happening. I'm not laughing at this other thing.
RT thought that the movie was so good it killed this guy. He didn't realize that it was a set-up thing.
So he was a 32-year-old Texas man. He was diagnosed with terminal cancer and was given just a few months to live in September. And he was just worried he wasn't going to see the film because he's such a huge fan. And this big social media thing happened where they kind of got out that he wanted to see the film, and Mark Hamill jumped on board, and Carrie Fisher jumped on board, and finally J.J. Abrams called him, and they had the discussion, and they showed it to him at his house. He got to see it, and a few short days later, he passed away. So at least he got to see it, right?
Yeah, good for that guy.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Carrie Fisher,
yeah.
Besides Carrie Fisher, who else is on your I would totally bang that old lady list? Because Carrie Fisher's on that list, right?
Yeah.
Because when I see her, I still just see Slave Leia. I can't. That's all I see.
Michelle Pfeiffer, she's on my list.
Michelle Pfeiffer, help me out. Who is
she?
That?
Played Catwoman in the original Batman film with Michael Keaton.
Oh, yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer now.
Yeah,
we're talking now.
Yeah, have you seen Michelle Pfeiffer now?
Right,
yeah,
okay.
She's still got it.
I'll give you another one of mine.
Yeah,
Angelica Houston.
She is kind of a cow.
I'm talking Angelica Houston.
All right.
I don't know who that is.
She was Morticia Addams.
Oh, okay.
But I'm talking Morticia Addams now.
And she's kind of a cow.
And she's a cow.
Oh. It's kind of like saying, I want to sleep with Laverne from Laverne and Shirley right now.
Your guys' references need a little tuning up. I don't know. I don't know these people.
Did you see that one on Netflix, that show with where she's on it?
Penny Marshall's on a TV show?
No, fuck you. Just keep reading your shit.
What, Penny Marshall's on a TV show?
Penny Marshall's a man?
Laverne? Or are you talking about Angelica Houston?
The other one. No, the other lady from Laverne and Shirley.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what about her?
She's on that show, on that other one on Netflix. I bet she's on my list.
Okay.
Old lady. I got a long old lady
What's
list.
the next news story? Otherwise, this is going to all know.
All right, here we go.
If it didn't know how many women over the age of 60 he would actually sleep with.
All of them.
Here's the next news story. The FBI disrupts an alleged race war plot, and they arrest 3 men. 3 men who all happen to be white.
And these 3 dudes thought they were going to start the race war.
They
Charles Manson's cult couldn't start the race war, you idiots.
They were attempting to buy weapons from an undercover agent, which led to them being arrested. They had hoped to use them in attacks on black churches and Jewish synagogues. And basically, they were big conspiracy nuts. They were trying to get firearms and rations and all that stuff and the equipment to build a bunker, and they were going to prepping for the impending race war, quote unquote. And
so stupid.
But they're also being arrested because they were also plotting to rob a jewelry store and a few banks to get the cash and funds to do all this stuff.
A race war is never going to happen. God, you're stupid.
But they tried to buy a bunch of stuff: automatic weapons, explosives, pistols with silencers, and a whole bunch of C4. So, anyway, they have up to 17 convictions coming their way. So,
well, good. I'm super
good
glad. One, I'm super glad because of how fucking stupid these people are. The concept of a race war would only really work in like segregated communities. We're not segregated anymore, you morons.
Yeah.
Like, I have black and Spanish and Asian neighbors.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
God, they're stupid.
Next bit of news. RT's favorite actor in the entire world, Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, fuck Shia LaBeouf. I hate him so
I like
much.
him.
Why? Yeah, I want to hear this.
Why do you like Shia LaBeouf?
I like that guy exists in the world.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Son of a bitch.
You're gonna love it even more now.
I like that he's out there. You know,
Yeah.
what's he doing? You don't
you're
know.
a real person, Shia.
Yeah, it's awesome. You need that kind of stuff in the
You're
world.
gonna love it even more right now. Shia LaBeouf is currently doing another art project because he's had a few of them.
Yeah.
Good for him.
He is
Bag on his face, man.
Where he has rented out a movie theater and he's watching all of his films that he starred in. He's going to sit there and watch all of his own films, chronological order going backwards. So he's starting from his most recent film to the first film he ever made, and you're allowed to come in and watch the films with him free of charge. But it's just him sitting there watching his own films, and they're live streaming it. Live streaming is a type of web service where it's kind of like YouTube, except it's live. It's just a video.
Live internet?
No, live video, man.
On the internet?
Yeah.
It's like a cam girl.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I think on live stream there are cam girls.
So I know about the
This
internet,
is like
Bill.
porn for people who like art instead of sex.
Yes. This is non-pornographic internet. Live action internet.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's going to take 3 days. He's not leaving. He's going to sit there and watch all his movies.
Can he
every
pee?
3 days.
Is he going to shit in a bucket?
It appears like he'll be able to.
We
get
think
up
he'll
and
eat
do that
popcorn?
stuff.
Son of a bitch.
But
let's go.
Do you think he'll
Find
watch...
out where it is. Where's it happening?
Is he what's the first movie he ever made? Does this count Even Stevens?
yeah, Even Stevens. Yeah,
God.
Even Stevens. I think it's going to end with Holes.
You know what? I liked. I'll give you
man,
this.
that kind of sounds fun.
Holes
I would go
wasn't
do
bad.
this.
Holes had Sigourney Weaver.
Well, I've never seen Holes. I just think that it's
Anyway,
fun to go watch all of
if
Shia LaBeouf's
you
movies
want
get
to
less
know-
and less weird.
If you want to know where it was going to be,
You're right. They will.
If you want to know where it's going to be in Soho in New York, at the
We can get
Angelica Film Center.
That's a train ride.
I'll
Guys.
tell you what, that's an eclectic day at the movies.
That's a train ride. I'm just telling you. When did it start?
What's going on right now? I think it started yesterday.
damn it.
We have time.
Live streaming. Put it up on the screen. How much does it cost?
we have
Here's
one
my
more
credit
day.
card.
It's free. You show up if you can get in. It's free.
It's not a cam
No,
girl.
I'm saying
we
it's
can watch
cam
it
girl.
for nothing. No, it's not a cam girl.
Pay for the cam girl. Pay for Shia
Let's
LaBeouf.
just watch a
on
cam girl. You know,
yeah,
the
all
things
right.
that they make their vaginas do,
I'm
it's
sold.
amazing.
Let's.
All right, so this is the last news story. And I know none of us are really into country music, but when I read this, I just thought of Bill Mack, so I had to do this.
Yeah, when I hear about country music, I'm like, Bill Mack. Yeah, I see it.
Country music singer, superstar, if you would.
Blonde woman.
Jason Aldean.
Damn it.
He wore blackface to imitate Lil Wayne on Halloween.
Yes. Wait.
Not blackface.
Oh, okay.
It was
that's what I
blackface.
was saying. I thought it was blackface.
But he wore blackface on Halloween, and it's a big controversy, but he has yet to apologize, and it kind of seems like he's not going to.
You know what? If he doesn't,
yeah,
I'm impressed by that. If he does, then you're just like...
Yeah, if you're going to do it, own it.
Yeah,
if you're going to do it, just own the fucking thing.
Every other asshole out there, then I'm not impressed by you.
I think that's a good... I think wearing blackface as a white person should be allowed, because then we all get to know that person's an asshole. We go, hey, look at that asshole! Everybody look at this. Does anybody have photo proof of this person as an asshole?
Let's all look at that guy and point ourselves out and say, we are a little bit better than that
guy. Anyway, so that's the news for this week. Those are my news stories. So, let's... all right, we're at about the right time. Let's take this time to take a quick commercial break. ASSHAT Podcast, brought to you by Sniffers.
Hello, I'm old. I'm really old. The cold specter of death is slowly creeping up on me. I worry what my family will do when I'm dead.
Does this apply to you, friend? Well, worry no longer, thanks to our friends at Vortex & Co. and their new service, Taxidermy Your Dead Relatives. That's right, we stuff them and chuck them right back to you. Enjoy your dead relatives for years to come.
Now I can watch over my family forever and watch them sleep as they stare into my cold, dead plastic eyes.
By Vortex!
All right, we're fucking back.
Oh, man. That's
I was thinking Juggalos wear face paint.
Yeah, Juggalos.
And I'll be damned if you're going to say something bad about them.
Oh, God.
You fuck you. You know this is a Juggalo-free household. We do not support that kind of stuff.
Equal pay for Juggalos.
No.
I'm running for mayor.
No.
I missed it this past week. I missed it. So I got 4 years to plan. I'm running on the Juggalo pro Juggalo circuit.
Pro Juggalo.
The Juggalo lobbyists are...
Pro Juggalo ticket.
There you go. Thank you, RT.
We're starting our own party. I'm tired. We're tired of the two-party system. Juggalos for president.
Look, I didn't go to school with Juggalos, and I'll be damned if my children have to go to school with Juggalos. And if you try to move into this neighborhood, I swear I'll form a posse and run you out.
What kind of posse? Will it be an insane clown posse?
Oh,
no! I'll tell you what, then that'll be two insane clown bosses. Because me and the Juggalos, that's our favorite band, if you haven't heard that.
Well, I'm not going to say a name, but me and Jay were both involved with someone that in their youth claimed to be a Juggalo. I'm just going to say that. Let's not talk about that. Let's change stories.
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk about different things.
I don't know who that is, but is it me?
It's you.
Yeah, I was never a Juggalo.
We're just
Cool's trying to mime to me who it is, and I have no idea who that.
This was the gift. Not this one.
You know what? I
do
wish
they listen?
there was a camera.
Do they listen? Because they have eyebrows, whoever they are. I'm being told about their eyebrows.
Let's do a different story. We're gonna move on.
Oh wait, do they not have eyebrows? Oh, okay.
Bill knows. The next story is
no. There's no news story. We're done the news, you idiot. God damn it.
Damn
Wait,
it.
we're still on the news?
No, we're not in the news.
I could have sworn you said 3 times the news was over.
All right, anyway.
Today in Syria.
Shut the hell up.
Let's take a commercial break.
No, we already did a commercial break. All right, it's now time for
Are you tired of your popcorn burning?
Fuck you.
Oh, this is the
podcast brought to you by...
Let's do the TV review. So, good job, you assholes. Wow.
We didn't even plan that.
So, watched S.H.I.E.L.D. this week.
And I still think she's a slut. I'm so mad.
Would you leave
I
Simmons
was
alone?
hoping that he would turn on that phone and the picture would be like her cuddling with an alien or a skeleton or
RT,
a rock.
I got a question for you. Let's say it was Fitz. Okay? Let's say it's Fitz who's in love with Simmons who got transported to this planet.
You know what?
And there was some hot broad
shit together. Okay? It's called...
But there was some hot broad.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, he should keep his shit together. I think it's called Fidelity? I don't know what it's called. Keep your shit together, Fitz. Same for you, Simmons. Don't whip it out. Keep it in your pants. That's what I say. Until years, not months, at least 2 years have to pass before I'm like, okay, I'm giving up on my significant other or the chance I'm ever going to make it back to Earth.
14 months.
14 months? That's over a year. Okay, I would forgive that. If Ange told me that she waited 14 months before she started banging a hunky astronaut dude, I'd say, okay. That's okay. But if she was like, oh my god, it was 3 months. What was I gonna do? I'm stuck in this cave, fucking this astronaut. 3 months, you goddamn hoe! Wow me. Wow her.
Did you happen to see the Muppets yesterday either?
No, we didn't watch the Muppets. Bill Mack came over and we watched S.H.I.E.L.D. and then we started watching Drunk History and then you came by.
All right.
Oh, I was about to say, yesterday I didn't come over. Oh.
The Muppets were on yesterday.
We
so
watch. We don't have
S.H.I.E.L.D.
regular cable, so we watch on Hulu the
Yeah,
next day.
I know what you people do.
Yeah, we cheat. We have the internet TV. But there was more about S.H.I.E.L.D. too. Like the guys, that was the monster.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Why can I not? Out of all the characters on that show, I remember all their names.
Because he doesn't matter.
I can never remember that guy's name.
Black ex-husband of the cavalry, who's cool, but guess what? He sucks. Well, he doesn't really suck. He just doesn't matter.
Yeah, he really doesn't.
He doesn't matter.
Isn't that fucked up though? How she rigged the book to spray the tarragon mist on them?
No, good for her.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, that was great.
I thought it was kind of fucked up.
That was cool. No, because if anyone else, she did that for the exact reason. Oh my God, someone else gets this, they're gonna hopefully die or become a inhuman. But that guy got it, and I just so his power is he's crazy until he kills them, and he gets like just a couple seconds of relief. That's awful. That's awful.
Yeah.
Oh man,
it is. It's a fucked up power to have. Power is I eat inhumans to feel good.
Yeah, that's so terrible.
That's a fucked up power. Anyway, so that's it for our TV review. Unless Bill, you have anything to review? Do you want to talk about wrestling?
I like old game shows. You guys watch any old game shows?
What game show did you watch?
Like Richard Dawson, Family Feud.
Oh my God, Richard Dawson, Family Feud.
Is that when he kisses every single
He kisses everyone. He kisses like the really old, ugly women.
Right.
He kisses
not just like
I guess he had to do it to get away with it.
Yeah, he's like, hey, I'm going to kiss you on the mouth.
I didn't actually want to talk about it. I'm just saying, like, that's what I do.
That guy had
And I've been watching a lot of them Hallmark Christmas movies. You know how it's all Christmas movies?
What are you doing with
like the really, really bad ones? I don't know.
Why? Don't you have a Jewish girlfriend?
It's kind of like, I like to...
Shouldn't she be pulling you away from this?
Oh, she hates it. She protests it because she's a huge Golden Girls fan. And
Abby's a Jew?
And now halfway. And now
Abby,
the Golden Girls aren't on anymore because of the Hallmark movies. I'm trying to talk about my wonderful, lovely wife.
Yeah, she is wonderful.
She is a beautiful girl.
But what's her
last
name? What's her last name?
Berkowitz.
Berkowitz.
Yeah. Hey. We promised when we started this, no last names, and the safe word was
all right.
potato.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I'm sorry, I Schmerkowitz.
Oh, good.
Let's just say Abby B. Wait, no, that's too obvious. A. Berkowitz.
A. Berkowitz.
There we go. That's good.
One of them Berkowitzes out there is my fiance.
No, I was going to say something so bad.
Yeah.
Sure anyway, she likes the Golden Girls, hates the Christmas movies. I like the Christmas movies. I like watching, like, you remember that time I made you watch, like, Notting Hill's trailer? And I was like, let's watch something that's, like, really awkward and bad and, like, makes you feel...
Yeah, wholesome and shit. You said the word wholesome.
Yeah, I know, it's funny. It's funny to, like, we should do that later on the night. Like, after we're done the show, can we watch...
A wholesome film?
No, I want to watch just trailers for, like, really weird, bad romantic comedies. Starring, like, that's what like, just trailers. It's funny.
Okay.
I like that feeling.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Me.
What? Anyway, so that's it for TV review. Bill actually watched some wrestling this week. So Bill,
oh my God, and Bill is the best at talking about and explaining wrestling.
And now it's time for the best,
most amazing
wrestling review.
Spectacular Bonanza!
Take it away, Bill, with Mac on the mat.
So, Seth Rollins banged up his knee, fucked it up pretty bad. He was the champ, if you don't know who Seth Rollins is. And he was like, fuck my knee. So he's out for like 8 months. So they're going to have a tournament, and there's a bunch of guys in the tournament. You got like fucking bada bing, bada boom. Roman Reigns, Sudazao, Knuckle Putty, Pete Sampras. They're all in the tournament, and I don't know who's going to win it, but watch Survivor Series. Yeah, that's it.
That was amazing!
Spectacular!
Matt review.
Yeah, that was the loudest goddamn thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, Jesus. You literally blew out the range on this goddamn thing.
That wasn't me. That was someone with a horn. Some kind of horn.
No, I was talking about me.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
That was adventurous. I love it. I fucking love it. Anyway, we're kind of running quickly here, so we gotta
what else?
eat up.
Let's eat something. Yeah,
time.
Let's eat some boiled peanuts.
Don't talk about it. You've never had a boiled.
I'll tell you what. I got something for you guys. I just want to apologize for me last week.
And what happened?
I was just,
you were really
I wasn't
depressed.
exactly on last week. I don't know. I felt miserable. I just want to apologize deep from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my broken heart.
Okay.
It was just, one of them times, and I turned it around this week though. I met some guy at the mall. He remember a couple weeks back when we were trying to think of the Halloween gifts, Halloween costumes rather.
Yeah.
I'm watching this Christmas movie. I got gifts on the minds.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had heard that Sniff a Snuff word.
Yeah.
And then last week on the show, there was that commercial for that Sniff a Snuff Collective people.
Oh, yeah, that seems like kind of an odd thing, but yeah.
I met one of those guys at the mall.
Okay.
Started talking to him, and the guy makes a lot of sense. I don't know, he kind of brought me around. Like, talking to him made me feel better. I don't know, he invited me over his house in the next couple of weeks and stuff. He said, anytime I want to come by, I can come home at any time. And, I don't know. I feel a little bit better after talking to him. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying that check it out if you're out there feeling the way I was feeling.
You want me to go check out the Sniff a Snuff Collective?
Yeah, they seem,
They seem,
I don't know, they're just an organization that, help people like me. I wasn't at my best, and, they told me to apologize to you, so that's what I'm doing.
Oh.
They told me to apologize to you, come back next week, and tell them that I did it, and then I gotta do something else. I forget what it is, though.
Is that good or bad? Are they going to like that?
I don't know. They said something called the splunge or something. I forget.
The splunge?
The Sniff a Snuff splunge, I think they called it. Oh. But anyway.
I'm worried. I'm worried for your poor wife, Bill.
I'm worried for your poor testicles.
Oh, they did say that in the commercial, didn't they? Well, I'm not up to that part yet anyway. I just feel much better after talking to these people.
Oh, good. Yeah. I'm glad, Bill. I'm glad.
One time, accidentally, I was in California. It was when I tried to be an EMT, and I was walking through the mall, and accidentally I bumped into the Scientology people, and I just didn't get it. I didn't get it at the time. I had no fucking idea. And this lady starts talking to me, and I realized that after a couple minutes of going by, I'm stuck. I'm in this conversation. I can't get out. I'm sitting in the chair. I don't remember getting in the chair. And it was like a step up into the chair. I'm holding the two silver knobs. I'm watching the dials in the machine. She started asking me questions. At least 30 minutes went by. I had no memory. All I remember thinking is, how the fuck did I get stuck talking to this cult lady? And it's so crazy how easily I get stuck talking to cult members. It happened at my work not too long ago. I'm talking to a guy. I sit down. He's like, "Oh, hey, you seem nice and normal. Talk." Oh, go ahead, Bill. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I'm waiting my turn.
Oh, yeah. He's like, "Oh, yeah, you seem nice and normal. Hey, let me have your phone number. We can hang out." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, sure. I'd love to make friends at work. This seems cool." Give my phone number. He calls me that night. Hey, I want to give you some interesting reading information. I think we should really hang out more, and you should come to my group. Your group? What the hell are you talking about? Do you remember I was telling you about this?
Yeah,
remember this guy? Yeah, called me. I was working that Saturday. I didn't tell him I was working that Saturday. He wasn't working that Saturday. He showed up at my office door to bring me this video of his group. Oh my God! You see, it's just I get wrapped up into these cults so easy.
Man.
I don't understand how. I don't know how it happens to me all the time.
Because you want to listen to people. That's your problem.
What does that have to do with what I was doing? I was talking to people from the Sniff a Snuff Collective.
You're right.
You're
the
right,
two
Bill.
things that, my two stories and your story are not related at all.
Totally different. Yeah, you're right.
Totally
I don't understand why RT brought up.
I might as well
you're like, that reminds me. Like, how did that? What about my story reminded you of that?
I might as well have been
you talked to somebody. I mean,
I might as well have been talking about when that thing shows up my penis. Wait, let me ask you. You still have yet to have your balls filled up by a doctor. Is that correct, Bill Mack?
Actually, that is true.
You need to go have a doctor fill you up.
I'm all right.
You should have a doctor fill you up.
They're both still there. If I lose one, I'll have him grab it.
My doctor and have him fill you up. He's a tiny guy. He's got these really little hands. He's a Jewish dude. You won't mind a bit of it.
I don't know why those three attributes make me want to have it done.
Big buff?
I'm not worried about having it done. It's just, I don't know. I'm going for the record. What's the record out there?
The record is never.
If you know the record for how long a man has gone in his life without having his testicles felt by a doctor, please call into the hotline right now.
Show us your breasts. So you have to. That's the fee for calling the hotline. You show us your breasts. Bill,
is there a way to like insert that into a payphone?
Oh
like,
God!
I
want to see a woman try.
And they call the hotline. A man went 12 years once. I was like, wow.
All right, we're all caught up on time now. So let's
stop that.
That's it.
Stop that. Stop that right now.
Yeah, God forbid you fucking talk about Bill Mack's health. Bill, get your dick filled up by a doctor. I'll take you to my guys. A little Jew.
Your testicles. Not your dick.
If
your doctor with a small Jewish hands is feeling up your dick, that's not a doctor.
He gives you a little handy at the end just to make sure you had a good time.
Let me ask you a question. Does he have a janitor's smock on?
Oh, yeah, but that's just to keep the jizz off his suit.
Oh, my God. Anyway, it's time for the hypothetical question. So, I got
if you could travel back in time and kill Hitler, would you? No, we already talked about that.
Oh, no, I had that written down now. I wrote that one down. I'll tell you what. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, if you could have complete knowledge of any 5 things, what would you want to know? Let's start with you, RT. Any 5 things?
Pass.
You want to pass?
Pass.
Trout.
Just you want to have all the knowledge on trout and flounder. Okay.
Tuna.
Okay.
Bass. Oh, and
you don't know if it's fish, do you?
Perch.
And perch.
Yeah, perch. No,
yeah,
Bill, get off that
chair. No, I passed. I passed the 5th one. I just want to know those 4 things.
I can't think of 5 things I'd want to know.
Angelfish.
I have 5 things.
Go ahead.
Right off the bat. I'd want knowledge of the world languages, all world languages. That's a good one to have. I'd want knowledge of applied mathematics. Mathematics that actually matters to real life. I'd want that. I'd want knowledge of medicine. Like, have all doctor knowledge. I'd want knowledge of all sexual positions and techniques. Yes, that's important. And then I guess I want all knowledge on elephants because I want to own elephants. So there we go. But I guess I would take away elephants and just change to agriculture. I guess I'd want knowledge of that too.
Well, you're fucking around with all that stuff. I'm gonna be all like, trout swim with the current and salmon swim with the current.
Oh my God.
I guess I would the first one I would pick is I want complete knowledge of all the things my wife beats me to saying. Does that count?
Oh, beats you for saying?
No, beats me to saying. Like, I'm about to say it, and she's like, "Hey,
you want to be smarter and wittier than her."
Yeah, okay. So I want that one.
I guess that counts as a thing.
I want when I'm talking to my boss, and she's just quick enough to catch me on something that I didn't realize I said that sounded like a moron. I want to be able to not have that happen ever.
You want to be able to not sound like
an idiot.
I want to not sound like an idiot.
So you want knowledge to know how to not sound like an idiot.
Wait, is that 1 and 2?
Yeah, that's 1 and 2.
That's 1 and 2. I think that might be 3 through 5 as well.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
He wants to be knowledge of having 5 things he can actually think about.
Here's the next one. This one, RT. RT, you're going to love this one. If, for some reason, computers had never been invented, do you think the world would be a better place?
I'm going to say no, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. The computer is good. I don't like the social media aspect of what they provide.
Then let me ask you another follow-up question. How about
I refuse to answer. It's not on this fucking list.
But how about the internet? I mean, the computer's invented.
Yeah.
But would the internet still be a good thing?
Yeah, the internet's good. Nikola Tesla was working on the internet at the turn of the 19th century. Yeah, the internet. The idea of sharing information is great. The idea of a bunch of morons thinking that every 8 seconds of their life is worth tweeting or Facebooking or every other stupid thing that's stupid. It's stupid. You're all stupid. You're an idiot. And then the other one, you're a bigger idiot.
There's no way there's 2 people sitting together listening to this.
Well, then the next person listening.
Our capacity the capacity for this show is 1 at a time for sure.
I actually was trying to write a thing that was like the 5 problems with social media.
Yeah.
And the first one is everyone has a voice. That's the very first problem.
And no one gives a shit. But wait. I just want to say this, though. M, if you're listening, you're not an idiot. All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Wow. That was some nice Politicos.
No, the first one.
Politicos,
yes. It's the Latin word, politicos.
I feel like at least twice a week I bump my face on my microphone.
Peacock urine.
So getting back to this hypothetical, after you said urine, I don't think it would be a better place. I don't think it would be a worse place. I think it would just be a different place. I think that's what it's because we were getting along just fine without it, and there were technology that was outside of the computer realm.
Man, there would be so much more information kept from us that we wouldn't be able to share.
Yeah, you're probably right.
We wouldn't know about any of the shit going on in Syria.
Yeah.
We wouldn't know about the TPP or the transatlantic or any of that shit, the Keystone Pipeline or monostat poisoning the San Francisco harbor.
Monostat poisoning? You mean like the birth control or the yeast infection medication?
No, there's a company, I think, that's called Monostato. I might be saying it wrong.
Anyway.
Politicos.
Yeah.
Last question. Would you rather be rich and a horrible person or poor but a great person?
Rich, terrible person.
Yeah, in a heartbeat.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's
no doubt
be
about
poor
it.
for a while, then
that's
you'll be able to do remember half a face and a stupid button?
Yeah.
You get a bunch of money, but someone dies. I've hit the button 1,000,000 times, ugly asshole. Where's my money?
Yeah. I love that movie, Half a Face and a Stupid Button.
Yeah.
That was great.
Damn.
How about rich and ugly or poor and good looking?
Rich and ugly.
Yeah.
I'm ugly and fat right now. Give me all the money. Give me the money. And you know what? If you want to make me uglier, make me uglier. I'll be so rich, I'll get that fixed, or I'll have my wife blinded. Problem solved.
I feel like it's impossible to be either or. I feel like good-looking people are rich and ugly people are poor. It's about that. I feel like if I was either one, I'd become the other.
Yeah, if you're rich enough, you can just change how people perceive things.
Yeah.
You're just like, guess what? I'm so rich, I'm just going to pay to have the world think this is what sexy is.
I guess I go to rich and ugly. I already led the good-looking life.
In an instant. Yeah, Bill, you're Bradley Cooper.
Yeah. I'd be rich.
I look like Jason Sudeikis from the side when I yawn in the dark while driving.
Who told you that?
I don't know. I've heard it before.
Couple
people.
Yeah, from who?
Couple people.
Who are they?
Couple people told me that.
Who? Who are these
They
people?
were like, from this angle, you look like him when you yawn.
No one has ever said
in this
that.
car. It's pretty dark in here.
Hey, follow-up question. Who's Jason Sudeikis?
He's the
Jason
guy.
Sudeikis.
He yawns on television.
Who is that?
Jason Sudeikis was one of the three guys in Horrible Bosses that wasn't Jason Bateman and wasn't Charlie.
Which one was Jason Bateman?
Jason Bateman was the guy that was on
the
Arrested
little one
Development.
who's like the main one.
Oh, the guy from SNL.
Yes.
Yeah, you look like that guy.
When I yawn from the side
No, you
in
look
a
like that guy
car
all the
in the
time.
dark.
You look like him and Bradley Cooper were able to have
If
gay sex
him and Bradley
interviews.
Cooper touch boobs,
Yeah.
I would be the.
No, they do this thing where they put their penises together.
It's called space docking.
Space
see,
dock.
Anyway, so
wait, give me another hypothetical. Give me one more. I haven't had
my
that.
God.
My brain hasn't been fucking
hypothetic up yet.
Yeah.
Would you eat your child to save your spouse or eat your spouse to save your child?
Oh my God, that's the next one?
Yeah.
Gee, Bill, you start.
I'd probably eat the child. Eat the baby.
Yeah, if I had to save Ange, I guess I'd ask Ange. I'd be like, I don't want to make this call. Can you just tell me it's okay to bash this kid's head in so we can live and just make a new baby so we can eat that one too because we're crazy cannibals now?
Well, I imagine that the child is filled with less poison than, it's like veal. It's like veal. So I'd eat the child. That's what I'm getting at.
Also, John's body isn't full of blood. It's just full of a sticky black goo.
Yes. Yes, it is. All right, so that's the hypothetical.
RT, I was just thinking, you put the pathetic in hypothetical.
No, thank you.
All right, we're going to stop. We're going to stop right now. We're going to take another commercial break. Here we go. Commercial break.
ASSHAT Podcast brought to you by.
Is your penis just not pulling its weight anymore? Have pills and pumps and dehydrated tiger penis shaving shipped in from China not done the job?
Dang, my old penis just is leaving me down in the dumps. It hasn't worked since dang near forever. If only I had a second penis right below my pre-existing penis that made me happy.
Well, my slack-jawed friend, have I got good news for you. Thanks to the criminals against humanity at Vortex & Co., you can have just that with their brand new product, Second Penis. It's a second coming for you.
Oh man, my wife's gonna love my new penis. It's beautiful and sharp and shiny. Maybe my sister's gonna... Oh, shh. Second penis.
Buy Vortex! All right, we're back!
I can't wait to buy that. I'm gonna buy so much of that. It's going to hurt.
Oh, my God.
It's going to hurt so good.
All right, so this week, we are actually going to play a game that our own RT invented himself. I decided that we're going.
This RT wanted a lot of inventing.
RT wanted to call it versus trivia or heads up trivia. I decided on a much more apt title. We're going to call it "Fuck You Trivia" because we're all just trying to fuck each other over right now.
Yeah, John.
So this is how the game's going to work. All of us have taken two categories that we're not going to repeat. So RT's not going to have the same categories that I have, and Bill Mack, whatever. And so, if any of us answer the other person's question correctly, they get 2 points. If no one gets that question correct, then the questionnaire gets a point. So I'm going to keep score for the first little bit here. We'll start with RT. RT, you can pose your first question. So what is your first category?
Well, no, I'm going to leave that up to you.
All right, so what are your categories?
World history or geography?
All right. Bill, what do you think? Do you want to start with?
Let's go with world history,
All right,
I guess.
World history. Go ahead, RT. Give us the first question.
The assassination of this man is credited as the start of the First World War.
Which ended today in history.
Yeah, we went full circle. We went full circle. I love it when it goes full circle.
Well, actually, you didn't go full circle because we didn't talk about that.
We talked about that before the show.
We talked about that before the show.
Oh, shit. That wasn't recorded.
We're going to attach that on to the beginning of the show.
Anyway, so repeat
first thing out of the gate.
Repeat your question one more time.
The assassination of this man is credited as the start of the First World War.
Napoleon Bonaparte.
Absolutely not.
No, that's my answer.
Bill Mack, you have one for the steal.
Rip Taylor.
Absolutely not.
All right, so what's the correct answer?
Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria.
All right, RT gets a point.
The rock band.
Yes, the band.
Poor bastard.
All right, RT, what's your next question?
Oh, you guys don't want to go?
No, we're going to do it in this.
Oh, okay. Do you guys want world history again?
Oh, yeah. We're going to stick to this category, world history. Go ahead.
The U.S. landed on the moon in 1969. How many years earlier did the Soviet Union launch Sputnik 1? Or what year did they launch?
How many years? What year did the first thing happen?
69.
69.
I'm going to say 61.
No. Wah, wah.
All right.
62.
Wah,
63.
wah.
No. You can't just keep guessing. It's one guess.
12 years, 1957.
Then I'm going back to
1957. RT gets another point. All right, RT, what's your last question?
Who was America's only president from the state of Pennsylvania?
Roosevelt. Theodore.
Wah, wah.
Damn it! Buchanan.
Oh my God!
You can't say it now, but I'm going to say Buchanan. Buchanan.
What was his first name?
Oh, I have to say the whole name, don't I?
I think I know it. Patricia.
That's not right. That can't be right. James Buchanan.
James Buchanan.
I thought it was Patricia.
Hey, I got 2 points. God damn, Bill. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
And RT, thanks for just revealing it.
I couldn't help it when he yelled out Buchanan.
All right, I'll go next. And now it is
You know
time
what's
for
funny?
my question.
I use the fact that Theodore Roosevelt is the only president from Pennsylvania as like in conversation. I say that to people all the time. I thought it was him.
So you just
I
lied.
really think, like when you said that, I was happy because I knew the answer to that question. I really thought. I don't lie. It's not a lie if you believe it's true. I'm just wrong. I'm handing out false information out there. I'm a false face. I'm a snake job.
Okay, so here are my 2 categories. You guys get to pick one. Units and measures. 50s Hollywood.
I would go units and measures, I guess.
Yeah, whatever.
Units and measures?
Let's go.
All right. Question the first. When rounded to the nearest multiple of 10, this is how many grams are in a weighted ounce, as well as how many milliliters are in a fluid ounce. It's a number.
60.
No. Bill, take a guess.
50.
That's incorrect. The correct answer is 30.
God damn.
Correct answer is 30. I get a point. Okay.
What a thrilling question, John.
Oh, man. I'm in it to win it. Next question. By the way, these are all 4th grade level questions. Next question. Freezing in Celsius is 0 degrees. In Fahrenheit, it is 32 degrees. What is it in Kelvin?
Is it also 32?
No.
0.
That is also incorrect. It's two.
It's one of the same things you said. You said numbers before. Is it one of those numbers?
It's 273.15.
Yeah, that makes it.
That ain't no unit and measure.
Yes, it is.
You show
Kelvin.
me the 5th grade text.
It is. When they learn about Celsius and Fahrenheit, they learn about Kelvin
It
too.
should be from a 5th grade textbook that we learned from.
Yeah.
5th grade textbook was, can you color in the line? Get out of the class,
And
Bill.
we didn't learn any metric.
No.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, you're so full of shit.
Yes, we did.
Maybe
We did
you
not.
didn't learn any metric.
Maybe you learned metric. I learned imperial measurement.
God. Well, then you're going to love this last question.
Yeah, let's hear it.
In the metric system, we commonly use the prefix milli, centa, and then the standard, like meter, liter, or gram. So, milliliter, centiliter, milligram, centigram, all that stuff like that. Okay? All right?
Stop saying we.
Centimeter. Okay?
The royal we. All you metric people.
What not commonly used prefix falls between centa and the standard? So what falls between centimeter and meter?
DL? Deca?
That's not right. That is not right.
Durka.
No, that's also right. It's actually deci.
Deca!
Deca is a unit of measure, but that's on the higher end of the spectrum. It comes before kilogram. It's like decagram, hexagram, kilogram. But you were so close, RT, but you're not close enough. 1 point for me.
If I ever meant a gram, I would decagram, I would hexagram, and I would kilogram.
All right, Bill, so it's your turn to do your
All right,
category.
my two categories are J and RT.
I want to start with RT. Can we start with RT?
Let's start with me.
All right. Question one. Oh, I just jumped. My phone breaks all. I need a new phone so bad.
Just use pen and paper. Just use pen and paper.
That's what I did.
It jumped right out of my hand. I can't fucking believe it. Anyway, RT describes his time with his ex-girlfriend from high school as the most embarrassing time of his life. What did the ghost in her house used to do to him?
That's good. That's fine.
Well, RT's the only one that can answer this question because I don't know.
That's not true. I've told the story a million times.
Well,
I've told the
then
story
can I try to
times.
answer the question
Go ahead,
first?
try to answer the question.
Touch his feet.
Yes.
That's 100%.
Could you go a little bit further though? Like, at what time?
In the middle of the night?
Yes. While he slept. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah,
that was good. Yeah, great. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, but that means that you can't possibly answer this question now because
That's
I already
okay. That's
answered.
fine. I'm impressed you knew it.
That's two.
Here's number 2. What did RT eat for dinner Saturday night?
Oh, I have no fucking clue.
Roasted veal.
And?
Come on.
I need the whole meal.
Spinach, sauteed spinach with butter, and rice with mushrooms.
Yeah, you got it. You should have mentioned the garlic roast, but okay, I'll let it go.
That was the veal. Oh, the marinade on the veal. Oh, because your wife wouldn't kiss you.
yeah, she wouldn't kiss me when I went home.
I used a garlic chili paste
RT, that's
to
2
marinate
points for you.
Each got a point.
That's 2 points.
All right. As RT is to blank, as Nestle Crunch is to his wife. RT is to blank, as Nestle Crunch is to his wife.
RT is to blank as Nestle Crunch is to his wife?
RT is to blank, as Nestle Crunch is to his wife.
But that means RT is like Nestle Crunch. Are you sure it's not his wife is to Nestle Crunch?
Wait.
Are you sure you don't want to arrange it in that way?
No.
Okay.
Say it again. Can you say it again?
All right. Go ahead.
No, RT is to blank, as Nestle Crunch is to his wife.
All right.
I can't. I should know this. Ange hates Nestle Crunch. I can't figure it out. Jay, that's the clue. Ange hates Nestle Crunch.
You want to take a shot at this one, or do you concede?
Blank.
You can't just sit there all day. Come on.
Ange is
when I'm watching, we only give him 3 seconds on the old.
Your wife hates Nestle Crunch.
Hates Nestle Crunch. Hates
Irish people.
No, as Nestle Crunch is to his wife, RT is to his wife as Nestle Crunch is to his wife. She hates them both.
Oh, that's a point for Bill.
That's a point for Bill.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right, RT, it's back to you again. Your next category was geography, right?
Yes.
All right.
Geography.
Let's hear it.
My first question in geography.
Good.
What is the capital of Brazil?
Sao Paulo?
Wah, wah.
Brazil. That's my guess.
Do you want to try a little harder?
Brazil City. Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Brasilia.
RT gets a point.
You should have given me that one.
I tried to give you that one.
Give us half a one each.
RT gets a point. Okay.
Okay, now this one is you have to figure out where you are.
Okay. Where are we?
Germany is to your north. Italy is to the south. France is to the west. And Austria is to the east. What country are you currently standing in?
Switzerland.
Switzerland is correct!
Oh, damn it.
Switzerland is correct!
The Swiss have never let me down as a random guess.
Bill gets 2 points. Last question.
Final question. Russia is the world's largest country. It shares land borders with 12 other countries. Name 4 of them.
Korea. Oh, North Korea. Germany. Estonia. And Austria. No. Did I only get 3?
You got 2.
Oh, all right.
How many do I have to name?
You have to name 4.
Switzerland.
Both of you guys are wrong. Would you like 4 or do you want to hear all 12?
Yeah, give me 4. Any 4. Oh, there's 12? Give me all 12.
Norway, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Belarus, Ukraine, Georgia, Kazakhstan, China, Mongolia, North Korea, and Azerbaijan.
What about Switzerland? Ooh. No?
Switzerland's nowhere near.
I thought it was right there in that ballpark.
All right, so after round 1, the current standings are I'm in the lead with 7 points. RT is in a close second with 6 points, and Bill Max in dead last with 3 points. Well, actually, no,
I was the odds-on favorite.
That was the beginning. No, that's completely wrong. We already went through the first round, and we didn't do those points because Bill Mack would be the end of the round. Anyway, it's time for me again. I'm an idiot. Here we go. So my last category is 50s Hollywood.
Yeah, any 5th grader would know 50s Hollywood.
Hey, I didn't. Bill Mack didn't. No 5th grader would know any of this shit about us.
Us in 5th grade.
What? Shut up.
When was that a requirement? I was told think of things and asking things about things. I was like, all right, let's do that.
Wow, Bill.
No, that's what I was told.
At least one of Bill's categories was in English. All right. 50s Hollywood. Name the 3 top billed actors from the classic film Singing in the Rain.
What?
You got Fred Astaire.
No. Already done.
Glenn Beck.
No.
Ron Perlman.
No.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you a single one of them.
All right. It was Gene Kelly.
Okay.
Donald O'Connor.
Okay.
And Debbie Reynolds.
All right.
RT, I will give you 1 point right now if you can tell me who is Debbie Reynolds' daughter.
That's not fair. What about? Do I get a secret point question? Okay.
No,
I don't want this question. I want my own secret point question.
You're getting this
I'll give you.
Goddamn! Screw Debbie Reynolds and screw her damn daughter. If you're out there listening, if that's the only person on this that listens to this show right now, stop listening. I'd rather throw this whole thing in the trash and have Debbie Reynolds.
Is it the woman from Arrested Development who also has a famous brother?
No.
Ah, fuck. I don't know. Who is it?
You guys give up?
Is it your mother?
No. Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher.
Leia. That's her daughter.
Interesting.
All right. Here's another one. That's a point for me, by the way. In the 60s, the Rat Pack was a famous group of actors, singers, and comedians that consisted of 5 men. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Peter Lawford, and Joey Bishop. The original Rat Pack in the 50s had how many members? So this is just a number. And there's actually... It's a range, so you can possibly get the right answer. It's a range number. It's not any specific number.
There's not one right number.
Well, there is literally one right number, but at any given time...
All right, go ahead, Bill. Guess.
A couple dozen.
A couple dozen.
Technically, that would be wrong.
So 12, between 12 and 24, he says.
Yeah, a couple dozen, you know.
A couple dozen would be wrong.
Between 1 and 100.
No, shut up, Bill.
That's a range.
Say 8.
8. That is also incorrect.
Oh, good.
Correct answer is 14.
14.
But at times they did have 19 members. At the most, they had 19 members. Are you interested in knowing who any of them are?
Not a lick.
Give me another half a point for that.
Last one. The 1956 comedy, The Court Jester, which had the famous comedy bit about the pellet with the poison and the vessel with the pestle. Do you remember any of that?
Yeah.
You remember that? No?
Yeah.
Was the starring role for this actor?
Ron Perlman.
Gene Kelly.
No. But you know what?
Fred Astaire.
No, it's not right. The correct answer is Danny Kaye.
Was Fred Astaire in it?
Danny Kaye was also Danny Gay. Like, he was gay. So, There we go.
He should have went with that name.
All right, Bill, you're up.
Your last one.
So
the last category is me.
Yeah,
it's me,
John.
All right, so John McCool, as a child, once...
You know what? I'm tired of this shit. Every time we do this goddamn show, your guys are like, hey, don't say my full name. Hey, don't say my full name. But every 5 fucking seconds, you say, John McCool this, John McCool that. Fuck you both.
Hey, McCool, are you going to let him finish a sentence? Or
No, I am.
You told me that it was okay.
Yeah, I don't care, actually. Go ahead, Bill.
You yell at man. That's what I do.
Go ahead. John McCool.
I had some more gibberish to throw at you. Jay,
Yeah.
the mysterious and unknown Jay, whose full security social security number is 120249887.
Bill, 85.
885.
Oh, God.
Once claimed he was visited by aliens.
Yeah.
As a child.
Yeah.
What dessert item did they give him?
Go ahead, RT. Do you know it?
I don't remember. I remember
It's a popsicle!
Can you be more specific, please?
If you can remember that and I can't, then you, my friend, are a psychopath. Is it like a cherry popsicle? Or is it...
No.
What?
No, it's not a flavor. I'll give you one last shot at it.
What,
Ninja Turtles.
It's a Ninja Turtles popsicle?
It was an alien-shaped popsicle.
Oh, man.
Well, then Bill gets a point.
It stands out in my mind very vividly.
Wow. Wow.
What 80s legend did John McCool, the mysterious J, social security number, did he claim was his uncle? What 80s star?
I remember the story, but again, I don't remember.
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan. He used to tell me as a child that Hulk Hogan
I don't know about you. I'm winning now.
was his uncle.
Yeah.
John McCool, the mysterious J. Well, I wrote your name down on all these. You should have told me to change it. Is to Shaquille O'Neal. J is to Shaquille O'Neal. You following me?
Yeah.
I know you got lost last time. No, J is to blank. I'm sorry about that. J, now I'm lost. See, you guys confused with it. I was so worried about that blank spot. J is to blank, as Shaquille O'Neal is to tall people. J is to blank, as Shaquille O'Neal is to tall people.
Short people?
Shaquille O'Neal is tall, but he's stupid.
Short people. That's my answer.
Short people is incorrect.
J is to blank.
As Shaquille O'Neal is to tall people.
I have no idea.
Is it just tall people again?
Yeah, it's tall people again.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Well, Bill gets a point for that. All right, so that's the game. The final score is in last place, Bill. You got 5 points. In second place...
I think you should have gotten more points for stumping. I think it should have been 2 and then 1 for getting it right. Let's start over again. Everybody get their questions back.
Oh,
yeah,
my
let's
God.
get going. I have more, actually, I could think of.
Anyway, so that's it for the game. Game is over.
What about your quote?
We're going to do... I have to go. I said the game is over.
The game is over. The show
Oh, my
is
God.
over.
Wait. Who won?
I won.
Did Bill win?
I won.
No.
I thought it's like golf.
Yeah, it's like golf.
Yeah, lowest score
Lowest
wins.
score wins.
Bill wins.
Bill wins! I knew you could do it.
I thought the game was, hey, make your friends feel smart and happy about themselves.
Yeah.
You guys both live very interesting lives.
I
I
thought
see
the
with
name
his
of the-
embarrassment.
I thought the name of the game was say Jay's full name on air as often as you could.
What in God's name is going on in my head? right now?
That's John. He's hitting buttons.
It's kind of... Yeah, I do it all the time.
All right.
Well, before we start, like...
So that's the end of the show.
Yeah. It's a Bill.
Listen, I accidentally stopped recording, and now we're recording again.
Yeah.
I got it working.
It's
Yeah, I had a
a
cool idea. Anyway, let's go on.
Yeah.
We'll do that some other time. You dumb.
Well, yeah, but we can't just do it some other time. We're talking about it on the show now. We broke the fourth wall. You can't just cut me off in the middle of the sentence and put the show back on when I'm talking... There's no fourth wall.
I didn't know it was going to work. Anyway.
Is there a fourth wall in
Put your
radio?
hand out towards me.
All right. Oh, God, don't do that. I was biting my fingernails during John McCool's break. Jay, the mysterious Jay, who, by the way, his social security number.
So we're going to end the show as we normally do with the moronic quote. This week's moronic quote comes to us from none other than David Hasselhoff. Everyone loves the Hoff, doesn't you? One time, the Hoff said, "I've got taste. It's inbred in me."
Oh, poor David.
Poor David. He's so inbred.
I don't get.
He's inbred.
Inbred.
But that's not what he's saying.
That's kind of what he's saying.
But no, that's like you're twisting his words.
No, he's twisting his words with his.
No, he just said the wrong word. People say the wrong word sometimes.
Oh, yeah, that is. But
I said the wrong word. I said like the wrong word like a couple weeks ago.
I say the wrong word all the time.
Anyway, I got to do the ramble.
My only wish was to not sound like
So anyway, I'd like to thank the contributors, Bill Guinan, Paul Yu, Jason Connor, Mary McCool, and Angela Marino Frank. Thank you for all your help and all your contributions. You're wonderful. I'd like to thank our media director, Jess Callup. You can check her out at hotmess.net. You can check out the art. Our art has been provided by Ouija, OuijaSunLion.com. Soundboards we used were soundboard.com, and eBombsWorld.com supplied the fart machine. Check their website out, it's great. Hypothetical, as always, is provided by hypothetical-questions.com. Music, as always, is provided by Railroad Fever. You can check them out at Reverb Nation and on Facebook. As always, you can check out our website at ASSHATpodcast.com.
It's stupid.
Twitter, you can check us out. That's at ASSHAT Podcast. Facebook is facebook.com/podcastAsshat. YouTube, you can check us out at YouTube, ASSHAT Podcast. Send us an email, hate mail at ASSHATpodcast.com. We might read it on the show. Also, we have the hotline, 267-223-5725. That's 267-223-5725. Call us up. You might hear yourself on the show. Anyway, thank you much, guys. Thank you for listening to the show.
But I'll be there to sit with you.
Yeah, we'll sit there. While they get us ready for the snuggle? What's it called?
Women know my name, man.